Hello there, what's going on everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Rebel Specialists Personnel Expansion for Star Wars Legion. This is a expansion that is going to augment your existing trooper units. It's going to give you some personnel that you can add to your awesome little Rebel units. Also going to give you the option to have a standalone commander. So we've got our minis here, we've got our cardboard, we've got some cards, we've got our instructions. And while I'm sorting all this out, I do want to remind you guys there is another round of the giveaway going on right now. So I'm giving away a Star Wars Black Series Force FX lightsaber. If you would like to win one of those, there's details on Crabbok.com. But the long and the short of it is you just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. Just let me know, who your favorite Rebel commander is, and and why everybody else is wrong. All right, let's go ahead and take a closer look at these minis. All right, so first up, we've got Gideon here, and this is absolutely Gideon from Imperial Assault. Speaking of Imperial Assault, they just got some interesting news that they're going to get a standalone or another Hoth Return to Hoth expansion in the app. So that's pretty cool for them, and his arm dry fits in here real nice, and he's going to be your leader, and it's kind of cool to have a leader here that you've got some experience with, and that you've gotten some, some stories to tell about. Is our pistol going up or down? Oh, it's going down. Okay, all right. So there's Gideon, and he's looking pretty old and angry. He's like, I'm tired of this. I'm ready to get out of these little corridors and go fight the big battle on the here, let's set you right there, Gideon. We'll pull out the next. He wants to fight the big battle on the big open battlefield. He's tired of having to go inside corridors all the time. Oh, we've got 2-1B. This is going to be our medical droid. Oh, I used to have this guy, the action figure. Oh, he's got the little the trunk, the elephant trunk. Do you guys watch the Orville by chance? Because there's a dude who's got this trunk going on in it right now. It's really cool. All right, let's get 2-1B's arm in there. And who's gonna make a back to tank to put Luke in for Legion? I guess you could do that with it wouldn't be hard. You just have to get any kind of tubing, right? All right, there's 2-1B, looking great. All right, let's see who we've got our comms tech right now. Okay, there we go. Comms tech. Let's get that backpack on. Well, you know what? The backpack will probably go last. I like that these all dry fit together well because it makes it real easy to show them off. Otherwise, you'd be looking at a sprue or something like that and being like, well, I don't know how this is all going to go together. And then we would just be sitting here, staring at pieces, theorizing how they go together. Let's see if I can fit her in a little easier. All right, and there's our comms tech. She's talking into her little piece. She's like, R2, open the door now. All right. Speaking of R2, how come we don't have R2? Oh, there goes the arm. Okay. How come we don't have R2 yet? How come we don't have R2-D2? We got all these other Astromechs. The Imperials get an Astromech. The Rebels get R5-D4. Really? All right, there's R5-D4 there. All right. Yeah, the legs are deceptive because they look like they go in one way, and you have to flip-flop them and make them go the other way. But pretty good looking so far. Knocking over my middle minis. You want to see the cards? Let's go ahead and look at the cards. All right, so first we start off with our regular cardboard here. The cardboard isn't anything, super special, but we do get extra commander options, so you can have some fun with commanders and use the generic commander. We're going to start off with our command cards here. So let's take a look at Sabotage Communications. All right, so Sabotage Communications is Rebel only, and that's one of the things about these new command cards is that they're faction specific. So you are going to have some new options, which is cool. I mean, but you're going to be restricted. So you couldn't use these generic cards across faction. It's going to be restricted to one special forces or one operative only. So while it is a 1-pip, it has a little more particulars about who it can go to. Your opponent must issue orders to one fewer unit than is indicated on their command card, to a minimum of 1. So it's nice. It's granted it's a minimum of 1, so it doesn't do anything against a 1-pip. As typically, the 1-pips are only one unit. It would actually be nice if you did like the Chewbacca and Luke Skywalker card, because that's one of those 1 pips that issues to 2. So that's pretty interesting. However, I believe that if you do something like this with like Palpatine and his entourage ability, it's still going to be ineffective, because 1 fewer than is indicated by their command card. And so since if Palp plays like his 1 pip, the command card -1 is a minimum of 1, so it'll still be 1, and then entourage is like after that. So that's how I think that would work. All right, Turning the Tide is our 2 pip. 2 support or heavy units, each friendly unit and heavy unit, or each friendly support and heavy unit gains Inspire 2. This is a really nice 2 pip because it's it's giving you Inspire 2 is actually a really great keyword to get rid of a lot of suppression, and these are going to be 2 of them. Or actually, all the support and heavy units. So if you actually have a vehicle-heavy build, this is a great card for a vehicle-heavy build. And since we got new vehicles coming out someday soon, hopefully, with those brand new, stuff that was just recently announced, we've got some potential here. I kind of like that, man. I kind of like that. Covering Fire, I really like this one. 3 core units. After a friendly core unit performs a ranged attack, another friendly unit at range 1 to 2 may gain a dodge token. So, again, good for Rebel Troopers more so than everything else, but still good. It's, and because this says another friendly unit may gain the dodge token. They have to be core that shoots. But if you got Han and Chewie, you can chain that, because Han can get a dodge, and then Chewie gets it also, or vice versa. So that's kind of cool too. There's a lot of options, but the Rebel Troopers really want those dodge tokens so that they can, roll them and, get another one back. They really want that. Plus the t-shirt save with that white dye. Let's look at our Rebel Officer card. All right, here is the Rebel Officer card. He has 50 points. He's got Take Cover 1. He's going to be giving out dodge tokens, just kind of like Leia, but half of Leia. He's got Inspire 1. He can get rid of 1 more suppression after his rally step. Remember, everybody has a rally step, even if you don't have suppression. He's got the command and equipment upgrade. He's got a black die unarmed. He's a black and white for ranged attack. That's only range 1 to 2. He does have both surges, offense and defense. He's got a white defense die, and he's got speed 2. 4 health, 2 courage. Not bad, but he can be your commander. That's a real cheap commander. 50 points is not half bad. And it's Gideon. It's a familiar face. One of the things I think is going to be fun is to swap out maybe like a Gideon model with your own model, and have some, like, I'm going to be Commander Tim, and I'm going to put myself in there. Maybe Commander Crabbok, the Nunchuck Master. All right, let's look at these cards. We've got Rebel Officer. Now, we can use Gideon also as an upgrade to individual units. So we can do a couple of things. And that's one of the things that makes this pack pretty cool, because you can have a unit, or you can just have individual personnel upgrades. And, you have lots of different units that can take the personnel upgrade. It can be a Rebel Trooper, it can be a Fleet Trooper, and, anything that can take personnel. Future units that can take personnel can take him too. He is Rebel only, though, so you can't put him in a Stormtrooper unit, which would be really weird. Imagine if they put a card out that says remove the Rebel only requirement off of something. But yeah, so he gives you Inspire and increases your courage value, and he becomes the leader. It's only 19 points, but that's a little bit more expensive than the normal personnel. So you are gaining a mini, just like you normally would, but you're also gaining higher courage value, which is great, especially if you need to nominate a new battlefield commander at one point, or if you're just going to be off on your own. But Inspire is just really good too, because that adds additional support to your units. So I love it. We've got the Rebel Comms Technician, where you're getting a comm upgrade. It's only 9 points, so you're looking at a kind of a cheap way to get another mini in your unit. That's nice, but it's not that cheap because you have to take a comm upgrade card. So you're gaining a new upgrade slot, but you have to fill it. You can't just put this in here as a cheaper option. Other than that, though, they're still going to function like a normal mini. Here's one that will not. The 2-1B Medical Droid is a non-combatant. You can not attack with a non-combatant, and they have to be the second to last one to die, so that's rough. Treat 1 capacity 2, so you can treat, you can heal, or you can take a wound off of a unit. You put the token here, and you can only do it twice, basically. He's going to absorb your wounds. And, he doesn't count as a wounded for him. He's just got that's how you keep track of how many times he's healed. So he can heal twice during a game. Or you can restore a unit, and that's always a fun thing. Now, there is a little rules reference here that is going to talk about restoring units. So we'll listen. Okay, there is Restore. To restore a mini, choose a mini that was defeated during the current round and place the mini in cohesion with its unit leader. Then assign the mini wound tokens equal to 1 or fewer fewer than its wound threshold. So actually this, you could potentially get a Wookiee back. That's wild. All right, R5 Astromech Droid. Add one R5 Astromech Droid Mini. He's got repair and capacity too. This is one that I just don't. It seems like it's only for the ATRT, right? Because he can remove a wound, ion, or vehicle damage token from a friendly ground vehicle at range 1 and in line of sight. He can do it twice. That's cool. I get it. And it's the cool thing is it's a free action. So like the same thing with treating and repairing is they're free actions. I like that. He's a non-combatant though, so he's taking up a spot. He's only 8 points though. It's not bad to give extra health, but the extra health is kind of meaningless because he can't shoot. And he has to be the last to go. So you can't like heal, oh, shoot him and he's dead. And now, no, it doesn't work that way. He has to stick around. But like it has to be a ground vehicle. And like you won't be able to do it on the land speeder. You won't be able to do that on the air speeder. You'll be able to do it on the ATRT though. So if your staple of your force is ATRTs, you may want to bring along a little Astromech Droid. Maybe. All right, let's see what the other upgrades we get. We get, boom. We got Commanding Presence. 10 points. We've seen this one before. Boosts you out to range 4. This has got Recon Intel. We've seen this one too. It's a nice opportunity to get an extra one of these because these are actually really nice. And what I like about this is only 2 points. It gives you Scout 1. Lets you get a little closer to that objective. That's not bad. And it stacks with other Scout abilities. And Com Relay. Super, super good card. When you would be issued an order, you may choose a friendly unit at range 1 to 2 and issue an order the chosen unit instead. So if you got your sniper up really far away from your commander, you can be like, hey, no, send me that order. I'll relay it to this guy. And I just imagine your dude is like, yeah, Commander Skywalker wanted you to take out the trash. I'm sure he told you. No, you couldn't even hear him from where you are. Trust me, he really said he wanted you to do it, Steve. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't want to take out the trash. Hey, Commander Skywalker said you had to. Trust me, I'm the relay. All right, guys. So I think this is definitely going to be the most important one right here, Gideon. I think out of all of them, this guy gives you the most. Although, to be fair, the medical droid might be really useful if you like to run Wookiees. So that would be pretty cool. Run a couple of medical droids, a couple of Wookiees. You might be unstoppable. Might just be. Or maybe you want Chewie, blocking for other people. You want these guys healing Chewie. Imagine like running like 3 medical droids all behind Chewie as he's protecting Han and just healing Chewie, like boom, 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 3 damage a turn. Like that's kind of cool. There might be some options, especially since the Rebels don't have the defense that the Empires have. I present to you a gift as a token of my goodwill. These 2 droids. And may the Force be with you. No. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to enter that giveaway and try to win that lightsaber. Just let me know. Yeah, that's basically all it takes. I have details on Crabbok.com. If you want to hop in my Discord and say hi as well, you can do that. Don't forget to check out the Legion Discord, a great resource for more Star Wars Legion content. There's a lot of blogs, a lot of people, a great community there. And that's about it, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you're having a great 2019. And play more Legion. All right, I want to give a shout out also to my patrons on Patreon. You guys definitely help make this possible. So I want to thank you all so much. And thank you guys for watching. And have a great day.